Our first scene starts out in the lonely life of Evie, who is a retired singer-songwriter. Here she spends her days in her assisted living facility, just watching TV, living in memories. Hey, it gets funny. I mean, not all hilarious, but you know.
You've been watching On the Road to Paradise, starring Bing Crosby, Bob Hope, and Dorothy Lamour. Now stay tuned for back-to-back episodes of My 600-Pound Life.
No! Enough! Programs by people who hate people, for people who hate people, about people who deserve to be hated. You just can't get enough ugly, can you? Drunk housewives, nitwit models, and God, Kardashians everywhere. I got enough ugly in my life. I want to see something beautiful. Beautiful dancers, singers singing beautiful songs. Not brawls and bathroom humor. But you just won't find it in this world. Nope. Not anymore. I just don't want to do this any longer. Nothing to do but eat and sleep and wait for the hurt to stop. How did I get here? How did all this happen? I'm just so tired of thinking and so tired of living.
The sun's a sailor man. Follow the moon. Follow the moon. Follow the moon. And he'll leave through the trees. Don't be sad when day is gone, wishing for that gypsy dawn. Wait and soon you'll see the one who'll lead you home. Now the dream has just begun. Follow the moon, follow the moon to the sea. Sunset, moonrise, cloud break, starshine. Don't be sad when day is gone, wishing for that gypsy dawn. Wait and soon you'll see the one who'll lead you home. Now the dream has just begun. Follow the moon, follow the moon back to me. Hey, beautiful.
Who in hell's name are you?
Well, care to guess?
Santa Claus, and I'm getting ready to get our 300-pound security guard to punt your behind back to Toyland.
What? Hey, whoa. Look at me. Listen to me. It's Alan. You know, Alan.
Alan Montgomery. Oh my goodness. What's with all the fur?
Well, you retire and you stop mowing the grass.
Oh gosh, Alan. Alan, I can't believe it. Why are you here?
Well, I heard you were feeling blue, so I came by to check in on you. Thought you might be in the mood to talk over old times.
Oh, there's only old times. There's no place in the new times for me.
Say, are there any lights in this dungeon?
Over there.
Oh, okay. Ah, that's better. Now look at you. Look at you. Is this the spunky firebrand that muscled her way into the spotlight from the chorus line of that little theater in St. Louis, remember? I've been hired to write the music for a dance number in one of their productions. Handy Wax.
I haven't sung that song in a century. What a silly little tune.
Hey.
Wonderfully so, darling.
It's my first show. Was pretty bad, wasn't it? Well, you remember how the name came about. Handy Wax, the food wrap company, was one of the sponsors. So they want us to sneak in a product reference. So I had the idea to incorporate hand claps, Handy Wax, into one of the routines. So I'm going through the umpteenth rehearsal with the dancers when this upstart steps out from the line and says, what?
Excuse me, Mr. Montgomery. I think this tune can use some lyrics, and I wrote some. Can I sing them to you?
So, of course, I give you one of these and say something like, the only thing I need from you is lyrical dancing. But you gave me one of those. So I said, all right, this is your one and only libretto audition. You still remember the song?
Set it up.
Okay.
When your left foot gets you started and your songbird has departed, when it's time to face the facts, put 'em in your handy wax. When the kitchen drawers are empty, trumpet on a horn of plenty. Just pull out a sheet, relax, put 'em in your handy wax. When the truant cop comes by and says, come back to class, just pull out a 5x5, a month of Sundays and a 6-day pass. Life's a big refrigerator, pack what you can snack on later. Just pull out a sheet, relax, put 'em in your handy wax. When you find your troubles draped across your crepe Suzette, time to wax poetic, count the ways to put 'em in a place that you'll forget. Tax collectors, nosy neighbors, traffic lights and flirty sailors. Pile 'em in a great big stack, put 'em in your handy, baby it's a dandy. Put 'em in your handy wax.
Well, needless to say, I was knocked out. So from that moment on, you ceased being a dancer and became my full-time songwriting partner. Thanks to you, my background ditties became performance numbers. And we worked so well together that in no time we had written an entire musical for that review.
Yeah, but the production tanked.
But people really liked the tunes. Working around with this hot new songwriting team, and before long we got an assignment to write a number for
Billie Holiday. Oh, what a terrifying thrill. I was so afraid she'd hate the song and we'd be finished.
But she loved the tune. You feel like giving it a spin?
Oh, I'd love to, but not in this. Oh, I got a cute little cocktail dress over here somewhere, and but I haven't worn it in a long time. Ooh, here it is. I hope it still fits. Look, you vamp, and I'll be just a minute. I'm so excited, I can't believe you're here.
Well, bless my soul, a Kadula. Is him in tune? Splendid. So, you need any help with assembly? I moonlighted at Lockheed.
You just keep vamping.
Music. All play and no fun. Story of my life.
What do you think?
Oh, you look beautiful.
Thank you. Didn't I look all right a few minutes ago, though?
Well, yeah, you look beautiful before, but now you're wearing something beautiful.
Oh, you didn't like what I was wearing.
No, what you're wearing was fine, but now you're in the... may I go back to vamping?
Go ahead. You don't know where he goes at night. You only know it's magic. Or why his wallet's always light. You only know it's magic. He leaves his magazines and worn out things all around this flat, and takes off like that rabbit in the hat. Doggone, now where's he at? His lips don't always whisper truth. You only know it's magic. He reads a racing form and poof, you only know it's magic. It's like a hocus-pocus game in which you get beguiled. You only know there's a magic card for a cat that's wild. You only know it's magic. You only know it's magic. you start suggesting that he get a wedding band. You find out that he's slightly sleight of hand, that magic wandering man. You don't care what the neighbors heard, you only know it's magic. 'Cause when he says those magic words, the world stops being tragic. You don't know what you'll miss until you miss him being here. And then he blows you a magic kiss when he disappears. I love
Very nice, very nice. Well, I did reasonably well.
Good enough for the Mills Brothers to hire us to write a soundie. Everybody bops.
Ah, you've got a good memory.
It's not memory, it's where I live.
Well, not so sure I remember it myself.
Not to worry, I have a copy of every 78 we ever did.
Ah, wonderful.
Here it is.
Oh,
we can
wow.
sing to these.
Oh, great. Well, can I be the cute brother?
Can you out cute this baby?
Hear that rhythm, hoot and drum, a humming atmosphere. Makes no difference where you're from, get you right in here. Pointed slippers, tip and tap, flat feet flip and flop. Time to loosen up your spats and everybody bops. Some folks take a country mix and dance a country mile. Some folks go for chorus kicks, cut the rug in style. Some folks like to cut the fool when they can't cut the hop. Cut the top, don't you walk, 'cause everybody bops. Stepper dancer, stepper.
Snapping fingers popping, jokes are shoulder stopping.
Everybody is a boppin'.
Loosen up those fancy pants, forget that wing and butt. Puff up like a duffel bag, strutting when he's stuffed. Don't be shy, you gay young blades, it's time for one last drop. Pick your spot, make it hot, 'cause everybody bops. Do-do-do, do-do-do. From the Ritz to Harlem Town, when they get the groove, back and forth and up and down, people got their move. So it's time to alley-oop and get that last good drop. Everybody's body's got to, everybody, everybody, everybody bops.
Well, of course, now the Ink Spots weren't about to let the Millsies have the latest hit for long. So they hired us to write a song for their spot in that Abbott and Costello flick, our first movie.
And our first and only lullaby, Little Lady Blue. I wish I had kids.
You have that record?
Yeah.
Well, play it, baby. Let me grab me bass.
Now he'll
was a story like the kind you read about in Mother Goose. It's all about a princess who's all alone and princeless, little Lady Blue. She had a kingdom for a time when fairies tell her tales for two. But once while she was sleeping, her bow for love went peeping, little Lady Blue. His cozy kiss he'd bring around, the rosy colors wrapped her. Then London Bridge came falling down, and love came tumbling after. She still believes in nursery rhymes and waits inside that empty shoe, as bouquets made of crayon will only color crayon, little Lady Blue.
Now the cat, as you all know, was a fiddlin' so-and-so. He took this dish and he went somewhere else to spoon. Old Humpty dumped her 'cause he fell for somebody else. Poor little Lady Blue. Old Jack, he jilted her, even though he took a spill for her, back when the drink was new.
We got paid for this?
Shut up. But he spied a little Miss Muffet, and honey child, you know how tough it is for poor little Lady Blue.
His cozy kiss he'd bring around, the rosy colors wrapped her. Then London Bridge came falling down, and love came tumbling after. She still believes in nursery rhymes and waits inside that empty shoe, as bouquets made of crayon will only color crayon, little Lady Blue.
Yeah. You know, it's funny how stuff like that works out. The ink spots hated it, but Abbott Costello loved it.
And because of that, we got to do the Jitter Boogie Woogie for the Andrews Sisters number and Feeling the Draft.
Put that on. Put that on. Can I be Patty?
I'll tell you what, you can be the sister with the beard.
Laverne. Say, we're short a sister.
Oh, I got it. Maxine, your yoga class is over.
When Sally's Romeo became a G.I. Joe, she had to meet him on the slide out where the servicemen go. She thought until she got an answer, and then she called the USO. She said, I got a crazy move you ought to use on your stage. The Jitter Boogie Woogie's a rage. So till he's off on leave, they hit the old canteen. That's where the meeting sends its greeting from the #1 chief. And now she moonlights as a dancer, and when she sees her PFC, she makes a beeline like a feline with a mouse in its sights. The Jitter Boogie Woogie at night. So it's up, 2, 3, 4, you get too old, it's left, right, up, 2, you don't you fold, the deck is stacked in your favor, and the Jitter Boogie Woogie's got the goods on gold.
I got the goods on cable.
She dreams of lots
piece of ice and sees her name in lights, and she imagines that it's lightning when it's just lucky strikes. But when she gets up on the bandstand, she dreams that she can hit the heights. For now she'll settle, and it's better that he's pitching a few of jitter boogie woogie and woo.
Up
The MP guards, 'cause even cats with bars have got a little bit of jitter in the military march. They're really shaking up the canvas, they're really breaking up the war.
'Cause when you
Dance and you'll be dancing with a capital D, the jitter boogie woogie and beat. What's the matter? Cut the chatter, hear the pitter and the patter of the jitter boogie woogie. What's the matter? Cut the chatter, hear the pitter and the patter of the jitter boogie woogie, where the dancing is a dime and the romancing is free. Come jitter boogie woogie with me. Ba-da-da. We had so much fun.
Didn't we? Didn't we?
And we worked so well together. You know, like one unit. But we never got a chance to have any fun outside of work. So now that you're here, let's make a whole list of all
speaking of fun, remember the Cab Calloway tune we did for Disney? Oh,
yeah,
was that a hoot? Do you have that record?
Mm-hmm. Sure I do. Here we go. Ooh, the devil you say. I used to play this for trick-or-treaters.
Now I get to do this one. So how to mount this production? One can't scrimp when you're playing the Prince of Darkness.
No.
You have anything in red?
Yes, this old bathrobe.
Splendid. I'm feeling more malevolent by the minute. Oh, look, even has a built-in tail. Be a dear, would you?
There you go.
Now, horns.
Ooh, I think I got it.
I don't feel wicked.
But thou really lookest like hell.
Well, and all I need's a pitchfork.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't skewer souls with this. I couldn't even devil an egg.
Well, I'm sorry, my dark eminence. I saved the big pitchfork for hay and Jehovah's Witnesses.
Well then, let the deed be done. Tumble in to my hotel, boy. Stumble past the sliding gate. Check your luggage with the bellboy. Check the luggage on this babe. Step into the elevator. Leave your blues on solid ground. Time to tell your operator, is your number up or down? If you've no preference, then may I make a slight suggestion? There is a gentleman who's quite prepared to make you welcome. Now, if you like your nightlife hot, I'll reserve you just the spot. Sign here on this line of dots. What's that the devil you say? I've got a group with low down class, fiery rhythm, smoking jazz, twice as many horns as brass. What's that the devil you say? Here is the main dinette, and don't forget to tempt your waitress. Now that the exit's barred, we're going to start the entertainment. There's nothing topside you will find can top that soulful southern climb. Come snare your share of paradise. What's that the devil you say? A hidey, 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 high.
Hidey, hidey, hidey,
A
high.
hidey, 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 low.
Hidey, 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 ho.
Oh, skitty bitty with the water, skitty bitty with the water.
You've gotta be kidding.
So bring your friends and bring their dates. Always room for one more plate. See you when you seal your fate. What's that the devil you say? Here's the maitre d'. He'll give you a spin. That's when you'll be next to take your place up on the wheel. Doesn't really matter when you're spinning, if you're ending or beginning. So place your bets, your fortune waits. I'll be your judge on Judgment Day. When hell's to owe, then hell's to pay. What's that the devil you say? You know, they say the devil is really French. So tell me, how did Mademoiselle like my singing? And remember, I'm brandishing this fork.
That's fourchette.
Really? Is that bad?
Put your pitchfork up, Lucifer. Your humor is sickening.
Sacre bleu. All right, I'm stopping. Okay. What's this tune?
Oh, that's that Latin number we did for Dorothy Lamour and Bob Hope in Road to Paradise.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just felt a little lost and sad there for a second.
Oh, don't you give it a second thought. This song will pick you right up. Now, keep your seat. I'll find it. Let's see. Ah, here it is. Now, first, we need wardrobe. So every Latin lover needs a sash. Next, roses for him and her. Ooh. What do you soak these things in?
Long-lasting blossom preservative.
You poor thing, doomed to live forever, tasting like that.
Just like us. Start the song, will ya?
Okay.
Ferris wheels, pantomime, the shade of parasols on the beach, from a leaf, catapult, the sparrows parachute from the trees. What's the good comparing one whose fairest to the moon?
When you are the paragon of all I hold in view.
This could be paradise. With you, my paramour, on my sleeve.
Care to dance?
Tip the band,
Watch your step.
watch your hands. I turn to paraffin at your touch.
You're sublime.
Flatterer,
What's the time?
chatterbox. You're like a parakeet, can't you hush? No, hush, hush. Turn that off for a minute, will you?
Okay.
I gotta think. I mean, what happened? What in the hell happened? Here we are talking about all this fun and success, but look at us now. I mean, what happened?
Rock and roll. That's what happened. We saw the shift in the landscape and tried to move with it.
God, no wonder I forgot. That song we tried to sell the Everly Brothers. Sugar Boogie.
Boy, did you have the nerve to keep a copy of that one. That's the sweetest way to kill a career.
Yeah, murder most foul.
Well, I guess I should tune my guitar. Broke a string.
Unfortunately, it doesn't matter with this song.
Say, we got any special makeup for this?
Need special makeup, huh? It's the 50s. There you go.
Merci. Hit it.
Life is what you eat, that's why I'm getting mighty sweet on Sugar Boogie. That's what you put on your cookie. You serve it up in a pan, turn up the heat and then looky, melt in your mouth and then man, oh man, I'm getting gone for this goodie. It's got me eating out of your hand. And when the beat is slow, you need some rock and roll. Just tell the band you want some Sugar Boogie in your bowl and do the Sugar Boogie. The Sugar Boogie. The Sugar Boogie with kisses so delicious to your soul. Oh, is that bad?
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the curtain falls. So, tell me, who do you think hated it worse, Phil or Don?
Well, Phil said if records were printed in triangle, they wouldn't even have it for the seaside.
Well, Well, Don said if they were printed on boxes, would he make a D side?
So what? We're not quitters. And I'm not giving up on us. And I'm not giving up on you. You know, Alan, I've been thinking nostalgia reviews are all the rage right now. We can take all this wonderful music and put it into a show. It'll be just like old times. Only better. Better because I know why we worked so well together. It's not just because I love your work, but I love you. I know I haven't told you before, and I might not have even known till right now, but now is all that matters, and I love you.
Oh, Evie. Don't you remember? After we flopped, I locked myself away and started drinking for months on end. Didn't cut my hair, didn't shave, didn't eat. Just drank till I passed out, over and over again, till one day I didn't wake up. I died, Evie.
Well, how are you here?
You're dreaming, sweetheart. I used your sorrow as an excuse to slip into your dreams and make you feel good for a while, but now I gotta go.
Oh, no. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare come in my life just to fill up my heart again and just to leave. Don't you dare.
Baby, that's the point. I'm always in your heart. I'm part of everything you do. And you can fill your heart in dreams, but you can't dream your love. You have to live it.
I don't understand.
I've been through it, and I'm not sure I understand it myself. I just know that one day we unite with everything we love when we become dreamers all. And don't worry, it always works out on the last reel, but you're not there yet. You have to keep living and loving. Goodbye, sweetheart. It's been paradise being with you again. I'll see you in your dreams. Ah, look at that moon. Just look at that moon. Now, I know what you're thinking. He's a ghost in a dream. Why is he using the door? Well, we had no money for special effects, so she's dreaming the door.
Gone. Everything gone. Or perhaps worse. Maybe he never was here. One more memory gone. One more love out of heart's reach. Thinking again of once.
Once upon a moon, when love was not so long ago, within a once upon a place not far away, there you once were mine, or did I dream within a dream? For what was once upon a time is now forever make-believe. Now the wish wishing well as wishless waters that will show its magic vanished with a star that died too soon. And I am wishing for that star, for in my night it was the sun, so like the one it once upon a moon. Now the wishing well as wishless waters that will show its magic vanished with a star that died too soon. And I am wishing for that star, for in my night it was the sun, so like the one it once upon the moon.
So here I am again. Just you and me. Take me home. This time for good.
Oh, you poor little thing. This is what happens when you love all by yourself. I wanted so much to tell you before, but I was afraid if you heard it, you'd never continue with your life. Well, I gave it a second thought, and here it goes. I love you too, with all my music and my soul. And I'm with you each time your heart calls. But you have to keep your love alive. And the way you do it is by loving, here and now. And when you do, you're loving everything all at once. You know, I guess the best way to describe it is always in a song. I wrote the words to this one. You can change them if you like, but I hope you won't want to. When winds that sweep the leaves from autumn branches rustle trees, remember love, remember love. And when the sky is painted cold, as winter brushes sway, remember love, remember love. Remember love in lands we dreamed in as children. Remember love and you'll remember remember the taste of wine and handheld hands that stream down the hillside. As love takes your pain and love takes my place. Of a sunless blue, a sunlight dawn will sound, and you'll remember love. Remember love. And when you see him traced in rainbows where the clouds have faded into love, remember love. Beginning love won't end the love that you're leaving. For unaware, each now and then you will pause, and for a moment's shyest light you'll be feeling the touch of my smile, remembering yours, remembering love.
Alan! Oh, I know you're still here, you little devil. I finally understand. I have so much love in my heart from these memories and music that I have to share it with someone. That's when it becomes paradise. Mr. Abernathy in 3B always asks me to go dancing on Saturday night, and I always say no. But this Saturday, I'm saying yes. I might even go to a rave. And if I see a cute little dancer, I'm gonna pinch him right on his tuchus. And if I get in trouble, I'll just put it in my handy wax.
Thank you so much, fellas. Let's hear it for Patty. I think she's an incredible job.
Let's hear it for Greg. He wrote everything. The score, the story, the background music. He did everything. So beautiful. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, let's redo all the songs I screwed up so I can get them right before they leave.
Means I have to get my part right. Folks, here's a shameless commercial plug. We do have soundtrack albums available. If you wanted to torment yourself a second go round and listen to it on the way home, we're probably never going to hear it again for, 10 years? But there are soundtrack albums that are available out in the lobby. Please help yourself. We're rather proud of them.
Is it the original cast?
It's original cast.
Yes, the original. Yes. Pre-Broadway. But thank you so much, folks.
Yeah,
thank you. It
thank you
means so
very,
much
very
means you
much.
came out. Take care. Thank you. Hi there, Greg James again here. Had a long list of thank yous I wanted to undertake. First of all, I wanted to thank again the wonderful and talented Patty Lake, who it has been my pleasure to work with over many projects, over many years. She's a dear friend, a dear colleague, and such a supremely talented young lady, and it's been once again my pleasure to work with her. Wanted to thank the wonderful people at the Unity Church who let us use their facility to put this on, and they've been so supportive. I wanted to thank the people in the community who were nice enough to patronize us and come out and see us. And I wanted to thank hopefully a new audience that's going to be watching it again, virtue of this presentation. A little background on the musical. For me, it's a living love letter to a lot of the groups of the swing era, the Mills Brothers, the Ink Spots, the Andrews Sisters, and the wonderful, gentle times that their music expresses. Paradoxically so, because a lot of these were written in the war years. Grew up watching many cartoons that had that sort of soundtrack, and this was actually originally conceived as a cartoon. May do it one day, but that's sort of the underpinning of it. For me, the message was sort of personal because I, like everyone, have struggled with grief. People that have passed on, and what you do when the one that you love is gone, but your love is very much alive, and you struggle with perhaps being disloyal to them by loving again. But after soul searching, and hopefully the epiphany that came to me is apparent through this musical, that you keep your love alive by loving, and it is a tribute to the person that you have loved in the past to continue to love, because you really do love everything in your surroundings all at once.